Hi, you guys. Welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and welcome to Show and Tell number 165, I believe. So, as I've said with every video this week, please bear with me. I am still sick. I have no idea what this is. I thought it was just like a weak cold. Then I started to feel actually kind of sick after a while, and we went from like just kind of congested and a sore throat to now I've got like this dry coffee thing going on, but it's more inconvenient because once again I'm kind of like periodically losing my voice. So I have no idea what's going on. Please bear with me. I am still drinking coffee more for the warmth than for the caffeine. I'll probably move over to tea as I'm editing videos, but I do apologize for no video on Thursday. I actually started feeling sick Tuesday night last week, so I got Tuesday's video up fine. And for some reason on Thursday, I had totally forgotten I had not edited and uploaded the April makes for the make along. So that did go up on Saturday. I do apologize. Tuesday this week, we will have had the Flora review, Premier Flora yarn review. And then Saturday, we will have the ALC and Yarnable unboxing and pairing video. So it's just been, it's not even been bananas because I've been not feeling well enough to be bananas, but not so bad I can't do stuff. I like thought for the first 4 days like this was more like allergies maybe, but I felt horrible. I don't know. And I'm not the only one that has whatever this is. This hit a lot of us at the same time that the grass pollen went really high, which is why I think a lot of us are like, are we actually sick or is this just like really bad grass pollen? Because it is really bad this year. So anyway, bear with me. Be kind. I have been up and down the stairs 5 times because I keep forgetting things for filming, and I kind of want to knock all the talking out real fast here today and just like sit down and crochet and edit. Just, So anyway, yay. I have a basket full of goodies here. I guess let's dive in. I do have a finished object. So this is the Chianti shawl from Lion Brand using Premier Flora in River. If you decide to make this shawl, this is version 1 of the shawl. There is a second version. For the crochet edging here, that's the bind off edging, the looped edging, I would recommend not going down a hook size and sticking or only going down 1 hook size because I don't know, this was way too tight and this yarn is too loose to have crocheted up that tight. So, but there we go. There is that. And it's just a nice little lightweight springtime shawl. Now I'm literally a Smurf. Everything is blue. My pants are blue. Blue. Worst time to try saying, yeah, I know. But anyway, that is done. Ends woven in and everything. I'm so proud of myself. Don't worry, I still have like 3 stacks of things to weave in ends on, but that sounds like a tomorrow problem, doesn't it? So, works in progress. I do have a couple of these in here. So I am test driving some ideas for my other granddaughter's blanket. And I was thinking about doing like a gingham. I have 2 skeins, 2 200-gram skeins of 3 pink tones, and then I have some off-white worsted weight. And I was thinking about alternating, like I've got like a true pink that's a rosy deeper pink and a light pink that's almost like a white pink, and then a corally pink and a cream, and doing gingham squares, alternating the gingham squares using the cream to join, or just bordering in the lighter color regardless. I don't know. But this was like 63 grams, so I'll have to math out how many squares I would need. Otherwise, what I might do is do a purple and a lavender, the rose with the light pink. See if there's a lighter color of the coral pink, and maybe like an aqua, like a teal and an aqua together. Maybe. I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking. And just make like a very floofy, girly, rainbowy, unicorny type blanket for her. But anyway, that's what I was playing with. And I did this actually while I was walking. I was kind of impressed with myself that I was able to join the 3 round grannies, join as you go, while walking. So, test idea. I don't always share things when I test things like that, but I really like how that looks. So up next, we can talk about Troy socks. So I did get the heels turned on these, but as I really didn't walk that much and I really didn't feel that good, I didn't go anywhere. So we have the heels turned and we have about 1 inch of the leg. This is using Knit Picks Hawthorne and Compass and North Star. These were out of my stash. I used Earth Tone Girls Shadow Wrap Heel tutorial. I mean, I have it memorized now, so I'm not really using the tutorial, but that's the heel I do. And I did my preferred rounded toe to cast these on. So progress is being made. We're just at the point where it's kind of slow and steady. Last time y'all saw it, they were down here. So, I mean, I did do a substantial amount over the last 2 weeks, just not as much as I would have preferred. I missed quite a few hours of time. This was literally just done during like Bible study time and like maybe 1 walk. But things like the heels, I had to actually like sit down and do. I couldn't do those, while exercising and stuff like that. So anyway, we have those. That's in another T-Doddles bag. This is one of the Christmas bags, but it kind of fits the socks. And the inside is I will leave Christy's channel link down below as well as her Etsy site. I love her little, and particularly, I like her maker bags in general. I like her bag choices in general, but I really like her mini maker bags. Okay. 2 more projects left to go. So I have started my Simply Sock yarn project for the first month's yarn. This is the Waltzing Matilda shawl. I will leave a link for that here in the description box down below. I am almost done with the first section. She says she used 34 grams for the first section. Last time I weighed it, I had 85 grams left in the skein and then did quite a few more rows. So I need to reweigh and check in where I am. I should be close to like 73 grams, I think. But there we go. That is what we are doing. Like I said, I love the yarn. I just did not see that becoming the hat that she sent. I love the palm she chose to go with this yarn and everything else. It needed to be something I'd wear more frequently, and I will definitely wear a shawl more than I will a wool and cotton hat. So And this is the Mad Tosh wool plus cotton or cotton plus wool. It's a 50-50 blend in the colorway Celebration, I believe. But that was month 1 of the Simply Sock Yarn Company mystery subscription box. I do have month 2's yarn caked up. Definitely read the comments on that video because it's quite funny. Unboxing month 2. Yeah. Carrie had a dum-dum in the middle of a video and it was great. And not everybody caught it because they had the same problem I did. And I knew better. So anyway, that was funny. So with being down, I've made far more progress on my Sweet Dreams cardigan than I thought I would for the Spook Your Spring Make Along. So this was supposed to be my big project that took me all month to do. I mean, granted, I still have 2 pairs of socks and cards and everything else to make, but I have my front 2 panels and my back panel on this cardigan done. I have not sewn up my side seams yet, but I did kind of like do like a tack test so I could see where we are for the sleeve size. I am debating on, I've made a ton of changes to this, by the way. I will never be able to duplicate this. So the pattern is written for you to kind of make this fitted how you want it and for you to kind of do what works for you. So I kind of went rogue with my holes. I mean, I did my own tear pattern and everything. I didn't really follow her pattern. I did use her measurement for like finding the back width and finding the front width. And I kind of wish I hadn't because I would have pulled this in a little bit more with the green and red if I hadn't. But I did follow her measurement there. So I'm thinking about doing a shawl collar now and doing like maybe as wide as like 5 inches. If I've got enough of the khaki yarn to do 5 inches in with the shawl, I may just do the sleeves and then the cuffs on the sleeves and then see what I think about on the collar, or just use what yarn I have left and take it out as wide as I can to bring this in. But I will continue working on this. If I don't feel much better over the next day or 2, this may end up getting done because this has been about the only thing I can focus on. It's super simple. It is very simple. And that made it very easy for me to work on. But yeah, now I need to sew up the side seams and weave in the bulk of the ends so I can really see so it's not so shaggy while I'm trying to work on it. But you can definitely see the Freddy Krueger inspiration in it. And this is supposed to be inspired. I have not had a chance to go watch Nightmare on Elm Street. That may be what I do tomorrow. I did so much cleaning yesterday. I am so proud of myself. Like I said, part of the thing with this is I keep feeling more like this is allergies than sick. Because until today, I haven't actually felt like horrible sick, just like out of it, kind of down sick. Clearly, my brain hasn't been working right. If I thought I uploaded a video that I didn't, but maybe I felt worse than I thought I did last week and was just kind of pushing through. But anyway, I did everything but like pulling out like the refrigerator and stuff in the kitchen to do spring cleaning and wiping down the cabinets. I went through and got rid of any of the old pantry goods that were out of date or things that we got that we're totally not going to eat. I had like, there was a lemon chutney paste that I had in there. I bought it for a specific recipe that we ended up not making. And now it's like 4 years old and realized it expired 2 years ago. So things like that came out of the pantry, or things that were purchased during hurricane season, like when we moved to Charlotte. Um, things like there were certain ramen noodles and stuff that we purchased because we had a really bad storm projected to hit us here as we were looking at houses in Charlotte. So I think it was, I can't remember what it was. We were all the way down to the M's by then. But anyway, it was projected to hit us. So we had some like things to have on hand that hurricane season. And we just kept them on hand for hurricane season since then. But they're out of date now. So I got rid of some of those. But I did all that. I mopped everything. I did all the high dusting. I did not switch my fan direction. I still need to do that. But like I was doing all this trying to like, okay, if this is allergies, let me do everything to like air quality, air purity. I double checked our air filters. I have the air purifier in the bedroom running. And obviously I still am not feeling great today. So I don't know. I don't feel sick enough to be sick. I don't feel well enough for it to not be anything. That's where it is. But anyway, I did all that cleaning. So now literally tomorrow, I don't, other than maybe like running to the grocery store and getting some things, which I might do an order and like just do pickup for online pickup. Yeah, I think grocery shopping is the only thing I have to do now tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get some more work done on that. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna save what is left of my voice, and I will see you guys real soon. I love you. I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic day. I look forward to seeing you real soon. Bye, guys.